Toyotathon is on, with great year-end deals from your favorite Toyotas. 2022 Highlander, Camry, 4Runner, and Tundra. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. The value of Toyota just keeps getting better. See you at Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City.
Family is the fabric of who we are. The generations that came before us, and the ones that will carry on after. At Monument Health, we're dedicated to these communities because they're our communities. We're committed to building the healthcare system of tomorrow with medical knowledge and expertise you can trust, close to home. Here to care, here to connect, here for you, today and tomorrow. Monument Health.
Find your tag. Find your deal at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet during our Red Tag Sales event. Save a total of $2,500 with $500 Red Tag bonus cash, $1,000 customer cash, and $1,000 Menholt discount. See you soon at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet for the best selection of new Chevy Silverados.
Happy Honda Days! We have a special gift for you. We have as low as 0% on some of our most popular models. That's right, you could be driving a 22 Honda HR-V featuring Magic Seat with long and tall modes, allowing for gear up to 8 feet long and 4 feet tall, or a Pilot with Cabin Talk. Talk to rear passengers with ease, both for just 0% or for just 1.9% for up to 5 years. Choose a 21 Honda Accord and get amazing gas mileage, 48 miles per gallon. We will see you soon at Denny Menholt, Rushmore Honda. Toyotathon is on, with great year-end deals from your favorite Toyotas. 2022 Highlander, Camry, 4Runner, and Tundra. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. The value of Toyota just keeps getting better. See you at Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City.
Family is the fabric of who we are. The generations that came before us, and the ones that will carry on after. At Monument Health, we're dedicated to these communities because they're our communities. We're committed to building the healthcare system of tomorrow with medical knowledge and expertise you can trust, close to home. Here to care, here to connect, here for you, today and tomorrow. Monument Health.
Find your tag. Find your deal at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet during our Red Tag Sales event. Save a total of $2,500 with $500 Red Tag bonus cash, $1,000 customer cash, and $1,000 Menholt discount. See you soon at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet for the best selection of new Chevy Silverados.
Happy Honda Days! We have a special gift for you. We have as low as 0% on some of our most popular models. That's right, you could be driving a 22 Honda HR-V featuring Magic Seat with long and tall modes, allowing for gear up to 8 feet long and 4 feet tall, or a Pilot with Cabin Talk. Talk to rear passengers with ease, both for just 0% or for just 1.9% for up to 5 years. Choose a 21 Honda Accord and get amazing gas mileage, 48 miles per gallon. We will see you soon at Denny Menhold, Rushmore Honda.
Join the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Find your tag, find your deal at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet during our Red Tag sales event. Save a total of $2,500 with $500 Red Tag bonus cash, $1,000 customer cash, and $1,000 Menhold discount. We are paying top dollar for your trade, and all credit applications are accepted. We will see you soon at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet, where our top-rated sales team will help you shop from the best selection of Chevy Silverados.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Star Spangled Batter on Jackson Boulevard in Rapid City, South Dakota. Famous for their delicious cakes, cupcakes, and other tasty baked goods. But did you know they're the only bakery in town to offer free consultations? Not to mention free samples when planning your big or small wedding. They also take special orders for that special party for that special someone. Check out their daily specials on Facebook or call ahead to grab some goodies for the office on your way to work. Star Spangled Batter is a proud sponsor of Rapid City sports and activities on liveticket.tv.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, keep it simple. Insure your car and home with Farm Bureau and you'll have a combined policy with one deductible that can cover it all. That means faster claim resolution and less hassle. Plus, you can save money in the long run. It's the quick way back to normal, because with Farm Bureau, you've got an agent who can make things right when things go wrong. Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
Call me, Tom Berger, your Farm Bureau agent in Rapid City, at 348-3470.
A lot has changed since 1962, but one thing hasn't: the hometown service you expect from Dale's Tire and Retreading. Dale's Tire has been providing quality brands and service to the Black Hills area for over 50 years, and we couldn't have done it without you. That's why we are pleased to service your vehicle, saving you time and getting your vehicle back on the road. Because at Dale's Tire, we don't just sell tires, we build lifetime relationships. Dale's Tire, Campbell Street and Deadwood Avenue, Rapid City.
Have you been in a fender bender recently? Maybe have some hail damage on your vehicle? New Miller Truck and Auto Body specializes in body repairs for cars, pickups, and semis. Located at 3030 East Highway 44 in Rapid City, New Miller Truck and Auto Body is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Let their experts undo the damage you did. Call 605-342-0537. You've tried the rest, now try the best. New Miller Truck and Auto Body in Rapid City.
Happy Honda Days! We have a special gift for you. We have as low as 0% on some of our most popular models. That's right, you could be driving a 22 Honda HR-V featuring Magic Seat with long and tall modes, allowing for gear up to 8 feet long and 4 feet tall, or a Pilot with Cabin Talk. Talk to rear passengers with ease, both for just 0% or for just 1.9% for up to 5 years. Choose a 21 Honda Accord and get amazing gas mileage, 48 miles per gallon. We will see you soon at Denny Menhold, Rushmore Honda. See dealer for details. Happy Honda Day.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show. With big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch the TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Scott Carlson right here in Rapid City, and I can switch you over and you can start saving today. Me and my team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. It's easy to switch and save. Just call me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson. Want the real deal? Like a good neighbor? State Farm is there.
Toyotathon is on with great year-end deals from your favorite Toyotas. 2022 Highlander, Camry, 4Runner, and Tundra. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. The value of Toyota just keeps getting better. See you at Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City. Toyotathon is on with great year-end deals from your favorite Toyotas. 2022 Highlander, Camry, 4Runner, and Tundra. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. The value of Toyota just keeps getting better. See you at Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City. Toyotathon is...
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
My kid wrecked his car, his third car. The kid needs a car. We need the kid to have a car. What did I do? I begged my insurance agent for mercy. That's another story. Then I went to Copper Motors in Rapid City and found a safe, reliable car.
Copper & Motors is a small, trusted dealership specializing in safe, quality pre-owned vehicles. No pressure, no hassle. Each vehicle is inspected, serviced, and detailed with a warranty like no other. Copper & Motors, corner of Campbell and Omaha.
City.com. This is your home for the best coverage of local sports in the Black Hills. And now we take you live to the Anytime Auto Sales broadcast booth.
Good afternoon and welcome to Howard Dodge Gymnasium in Rapid City. I'm Jerome Wickersham alongside my broadcast partner, Dean Gurr. It's good to be with you on a sunny Saturday afternoon. Today we wrap up the high school basketball regular season with a doubleheader as the Rapid City Central Cobblers get set to take on the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors in boys and girls basketball action. Again, welcome to the J&J Truck and Auto Body pregame show presented by J&J Truck and Auto Body. For the highest quality work and hassle-free customer service, let J&J get your vehicle back on the road. That's J&J Truck and Auto Body on East Philadelphia Street in Rapid City. So let's start with the girls' matchup this afternoon as both teams are warming up and getting ready to tip off in about 11 minutes. It's number 5 versus number 1 as the Rapid City Central Cobblers square off with top-ranked Sioux Falls, Washington. Now, the Cobblers are currently 5th in the AA standings. They're 15-4 on the season, riding a 3-game winning streak. The Cobblers face a Warriors team that is 18-1 on the season, and they have won 12 in a row coming into this afternoon's contest, and they currently sit first in the AA standings. So, again, both teams played last night with Rapid City Central coming from behind and beating Sioux Falls Lincoln 45-43. In fact, Central trailed by as many as 15 points in that first half, but things turned around for Central in the third quarter. But it was the Cobblers who had to hang in there as Sioux Falls Lincoln knocked down 8 3-pointers in that first half. But again, it was the Cobblers who hit some big shots, went on a run in that third quarter, Dean, and that's got to give them some confidence as they come in facing this top-ranked Warriors team this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Plenty of confidence. And, talking about that game, it was kind of what we talked about last night with that Raider game. It's like, okay, it was the Raider-Washington boys game. hey, you got a team that's shooting the lights out. You got to change up some things. You got to play tougher defense. You know they're not going to continue that, and that's exactly what happened last night. The Central girls stepped it up, played tougher defense. The shots absolutely did not fall for Lincoln last night. They just chipped away. They made a little run. Amaray Rinto hit a buzzer beater to end the third quarter to tie the game, and then they chipped away. They chipped away actually at the start of the third, at the end of that third quarter, and coming to tie it at the end of the third. And then they just played solid defense through the rest of the game. It came down to just a last shot. That at the free throw line, Sadie Glade had an opportunity to hit a couple of. They were ahead, and she could have hit a couple of free throws to go ahead by 3, but she missed one. Either way, they were able to get the ball back and able to hold on and defeat the Lincoln Patriots. So it was a fantastic game to watch. I was watching it this morning on my way here, or before I left here, trying to get ready. My wife's like, Dean, just give up the game. I said, I can't. It's a great game. You gotta watch it. So I anticipate a game a lot like that today. Two hard fighting teams, and teams that you're going to have to play, much like last night, they're going to have to play lights-out defense against each other. I think I've said this before, that, right now the Cobblers struggling a little bit in the offensive side, so they're going to have to be able to take care of business in that aspect, get the ball in the hoop multiple times here for them to have some sort of success. And they're going to have to play, again, lights-out defense, tough rebounding, and all that has to happen here today. Again, last night, Josie Hill led all scorers with 18 points on 7 of 13 shooting, and she had 9 rebounds. Sadie Glade had 11 points and 6 boards, and it was Amaray Rinto who had 7 points and 3 steals in last night's contest. Now, looking at their opponent today, Sioux Falls, Washington, they defeated number 3 Rapid City Stevens last night, 57-44. It was Najakalinga Mawinatanda who scored 11 up for 16 points in the first half, and Brooklyn Harp added 15. The Warriors shot 63% in that second half as they pulled away in that third quarter. Dean, can the Cobblers slow down this Warriors offense this afternoon? Well, that's what they've done all year. Every time I talk to an opposing coach for the Cobblers, I'm like, okay, what do you got to do against Central? What do they do well, blah, blah, blah. And every time they say the same thing. The Cobblers want to slow you down. I anticipate they're going to do the same thing. There's going to be a little bit of running, but not nearly as much as you normally see on, say, like the Raiders. They just love that steal and take off. And the Cobblers will do it too, but there's going to be slow down. It's going to be, if they make a basket, they do really good in transition defense, getting back and forcing you to go somewhere. Now, like we said from last night, they clamped down very well defensively in that middle, using that zone that they run all year long. They're going to have to do it today. You already mentioned the Najakalinga Mawinatanda and what she can do in the middle. So for her to get inside and cause havoc, the Cobblers are going to have to get, and you're not going to be able to just put one gal on her. You're going to have to get a secondary initial guarding and a secondary, not necessarily double team, but a secondary, not allow her to make her moves around the rim. And that's the struggle that the Raiders had last night. Again, it should be a good matchup this afternoon. It's the number 5 ranked Rapid City Central Cobblers. They're 15-4 on the year. They ride a 3-game win streak. They take on the top-ranked Sioux Falls Washington Warriors, who are currently riding a 12-game win streak, and they are 18-1 on the season. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll take a look at today's keys to the game. Again, we'll do that in 2 minutes right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Fox Sports Rapid City and online at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Sometimes. Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent Matt McCormick, I'm ready to help. Call 348-0464 for surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Find your tag, find your deal at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet during our Red Tag sales event. Save a total of $2,500 with $500 Red Tag bonus cash, $1,000 customer cash, and $1,000 Menholt discount. We are paying top dollar for your trade, and all credit applications are accepted. We will see you soon at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet, where our top-rated sales team will help you shop from the best selection of Chevy Silverados.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
On Fox Sports Rapid City, presented by Black Hills Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine and powered by Physio.
And welcome back to Howard Nas Gymnasium here at the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail Broadcast Booth, Sales Service, and Side-by-Sides. With Dean Gurr, I'm Jerome Wickersham. This is the J&J Truck and Auto Body pregame show presented by J&J Truck and Auto Body on East Philadelphia Street in Rapid City. As we get you set for tip-off this afternoon, it's a doubleheader. First, the girls' game, as the 15-4 Rapid City Central Cobblers get set to take on the top-ranked Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. The Warriors coming in with an 18-1 record. Let's take a look at today's keys to the game. They're being brought to you by Dakota Discount RV. Find the key to building lasting family memories with a new or pre-owned RV from Dakota Discount RV. Take a look at their great selection of RVs at two locations. Dakota Discount RV across from Cabela's and also on JB Road in Blackhawk. James, these two teams warming up. Of course, the Cobblers would love to finish strong and finish with a sweep this weekend. What do these teams need to do to get that victory this afternoon?
What a fantastic win it would be for the Cobblers to get that. Let's talk about the Warriors first. They need to be able to, on the offensive side, they need to be able to match up against Josie Hill best they can. They're going to have to knock down some threes from the perimeter. We saw them do that last night because of that zone defense. And they're going to have to be able to crash the boards. And, again, they're going to have to get Moanatanda involved. They've got lots of talent around her, so there's enough talent that they can't just zero in on her. So if she can go off, that's going to give them lots of chances for success. When we're talking about the Cobblers, it's the number one team in the state. You need big games from your big players. I'm talking about Josie Hill, Sadie Glade. Those two players need to have absolutely huge games, and defensively they need to be able to keep Moanatanda out of the paint, or at least out on the very edges of the fringes of the paint. Make her shoot from about 15 feet away. Don't let her get under the hoop. And that's what she did last night against Rapid City Stevens. A lot of times she was allowed to not do that pull-up jumper. She just took it right to the basket and scored a lot of her points that way. So that's something that the Cobblers will definitely have to try to limit this afternoon against Moanatanda. And again, those were the keys to the game. They're being brought to you by Dakota Discount RV, again with two locations. That's Dakota Discount RV across from Cabela's and also on JB Road in Blackhawk. Again, it's a Saturday afternoon contest as we wrap up the regular season. Rapid City Central and Sioux Falls, Washington getting ready to square off in girls basketball. We'll have the boys game a little later this afternoon. Rapid City Central and girls, they come in the fifth-ranked team in AA. They're actually number 5 in the AA standings. They're 15-4 on the season, and again, they have a 3-game win streak. For the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors, they have just the one loss. That was to Sioux Falls O'Gorman earlier in the year. They're currently riding a 12-game win streak.
And like I said, they're 18-1 on the season. So we are going to step aside for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City and foxsportsrapidcity.com. We're back in 2 minutes.
Honda True.
Star Spangled Batter on Jackson Boulevard in Rapid City, South Dakota. Famous for their delicious cakes, cupcakes, and other tasty baked goods. But did you know they're the only bakery in town to offer free consultations? Not to mention free samples when planning your big or small wedding. They also take special orders for that special party for that special someone. Check out their daily specials on Facebook or call ahead to grab some goodies for the office on your way to work. Star Spangled Batter is a proud sponsor of Rapid City sports and activities on liveticket.tv.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, keep it simple. Insure your car and home with Farm Bureau and you'll have a combined policy with one deductible that can cover it all. That means faster claim resolution and less hassle. Plus, you can save money in the long run. It's the quick way back to normal, because with Farm Bureau, you've got an agent who can make things right when things go wrong. Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
Call me, Tom Berger, your Farm Bureau agent in Rapid City, at 348-3470.
A lot has changed since 1962, but one thing hasn't: the hometown service you expect from Dale's Tire and Retreading. Dale's Tire has been providing quality brands and service to the Black Hills area for over 50 years, and we couldn't have done it without you. That's why we are pleased to service your vehicle, saving you time and getting your vehicle back on the road. Because at Dale's Tire, we don't just sell tires, we build lifetime relationships. Dale's Tire, Campbell Street and Deadwood Avenue, Rapid City.
Have you been in a fender bender recently? Maybe have some hail damage on your vehicle? New Miller Truck and Auto Body specializes in body repairs for cars, pickups, and semis. Located at 3030 East Highway 44 in Rapid City, New Miller Truck and Auto Body is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Let their experts undo the damage you did. Call 605-342-0537. You've tried the rest, now try the best. New Miller Truck and Auto Body in Rapid City.
Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine and powered by Black Hills Orthopedic and Spine Center.
And welcome back to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail Broadcast booth. Jerome Wickersham and Dean Gurr with you on this Saturday afternoon as we get you set for tip-off today between Rapid City Central and the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors in girls basketball action. Let's take a look at today's starting lineups. They're being built by Connect Home Center. Whether it's residential or commercial, Connect Home Center has been your hometown lumber yard since 1928. First for the 18-1 Sioux Falls Washington Warriors, their lineup looks like this. Number 15, Najakalinda Mawinatonda, a 6'2 senior forward. Number 24, Alexis Motley, a 5'8 junior guard. Number 33, Hannah Harp, she is a 6-foot junior, as well as her twin sister, number 34, Brooklyn Harp, also a 6-foot junior. Then rounding out the starting five, number 52, Taylor Thompson, a 6-foot junior forward. Head coach for Sioux Falls, Washington is Jamie Parrish. And now the starting lineup for the Rapid City Central Cobblers, it looks like this. Number 3, Amaray Rinto, a 5'8 senior guard. Number 11, Aaliyah Jones, a 5'8 sophomore guard, averaging 6.4 points per game. Number 14, Josie Hill, a 6'2 senior forward, averaging almost a double-double, 11 points per game and a little over 9 rebounds per game. Of course, Josie signed to play with Chicago State, the Cougars, this fall for girls basketball action. And then number 33, Sadie Glade, a 5'8 senior guard. And rounding out the starting five, number 42, Dennis Smith, a 6'1 senior center. Head coach for the Cobblers is Ellen Bertrand. Today's officials, the law on the court presented by the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, here to inform and assist. Today's officials are John Whitcraft, Paul Whitcraft, and Dave Burnett. We're ready to go.
We are. We talked about this last night, the Washington Warriors. Najakalinga Mawinatonda is a fantastic player, but what makes her even better is how Alexis Motley and Taylor Thompson play. They can step up. It just opens up so many opportunities for her to score.
There's the Warriors in their white uniforms and the Cobblers in their their black uniforms. The tip controlled by Sioux Falls, Washington, going from right to left now. They work the ball into Motley. She loses the ball. Rinto there trying to grab it before it goes out of bounds. He couldn't get a hold of it. It's going to roll out of bounds. It will stay Warriors basketball with 22 seconds left on the shot clock.
That was an odd opening possession. Just kind of dropped the ball on the floor. It looked like she was bowling.
Here's Brooklyn Harp. She gets the ball into her sister, Hannah Harp. Now they go to Motley on that left wing. We see that zone defense there by the Cobblers, and it's going to be a double dribble there on Alexis Motley. A rare turnover, and the Cobblers will have their first chance at offense this afternoon.
Maybe their focus is still the hotel room. I don't know. Just a bad first possession. I don't know. Here we go.
Rinto ahead to Glade. Now they work it down low. It's going to be Hill with the basketball. She kicks it out. Jones shoots the three. This one is off the mark. No good. A battle for the rebound, and Brooklyn Harp comes away with it. Harp in the front court for the Washington Warriors. She gives it to Thompson. Now they try to work it down low to Motley. Motley puts it high off the glass. No good. The shot is up and no good, but getting it back and putting it in is Mawina Tonda.
He's already got 2 offensive rebounds just in that possession alone. They got to be able to put a body on her.
2-0 is your lead. Sioux Falls, Washington. Leading against Rapid City Central. Sadie Glade shoots the three. This one in and out, no good. Thompson the rebound for the Warriors. She gets the outlet pass to Hannah Harp. She crosses the timeline. Into the front court now. They go right side to Motley in the corner. Back out to Hannah Harp. Now she gets it to Thompson. Over to Motley. She drives that right baseline. Puts up a tough shot. No good. Hill's able to grab the rebound. She'll get the outlet pass to Rinto, and back the other way come the Cobblers. It's Rinto in the front court as the Cobblers go from left to right. Rinto left side to Glade on that left wing. Zone defense also played by Sioux Falls, Washington. They'll get it to Glade. Now to Smith, top of the key. Left side, they go to Jones. Back to Glade. Now right side to Rinto. Down low, they work it to Smith along the right baseline. She'll kick it outside to Glade. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Crossover dribble. The ball is loose. It's going to be picked up by Motley. Motley in the front court for the Warriors. Drives hard to the basket. We're going to get a whistle, and that's going to be, looks like a travel, says Dave Burnett. It was. So they'll wave off the basket. Cobblers come away with it, but we'll see a little bit of pressure applied by Sioux Falls, Washington. 2-0 is your score on the State Farm scoreboard. 2 minutes gone by here in quarter number 1. Jones shoots a three at the other end. This one off the mark. Jones has struggled early with her first 2 shots. Harp trying to chase it down in the front court. That one is going to roll out of bounds. So, Dean, the first 2 minutes and really not really clean basketball.
No, and not at all. Again, it's Saturday morning basketball, afternoon, whatever. Sometimes that happens. But we'll see if it gets rolling.
Here's Rinto in the front court now. Left side, they go to Sadie Glade. They'll work it to Smith. Smith kicks it back outside to Rinto. Rinto goes to Smith. Smith on that right elbow. Back to Rinto. Now left side, they go to Glade. They'll work it over to Josie Hill. Hill loses the ball, picks it up along the baseline, kicks it back outside. They go to Rinto. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Glade now the basketball. Glade being applied pressure by Motley. Goes to the right side. She'll hand it off to Jones. Jones now kicks it outside. There's a three. It was partially blocked, though. It is well short. Motley comes away with it for the Warriors. Still 2-0. Warriors with that lead. 5:18 remaining. Again, thanks for watching on GoCobblersLive.com. Here's Hannah Harp on the right wing to Thompson in the corner. Thompson drives the baseline. Dishes off left side. They'll go to Brooklyn Harp. Now she gets it to her sister. Here's Hannah Harp. She drives hard to the basket, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Denna Smith. That's going to be her first team foul against Rapid City Central.
Yeah, she just couldn't quite. She was there, but just couldn't quite get her feet over to the possession to get right in front of the defender. You talked about just kind of sloppy play. Mm-hmm. Back over to the Cobblers on this side. If you consume so much of the clock just trying to get an open look, and you don't knock shots down, it's going to make for a long afternoon. So there's really going to have to try to find a way to get earlier shots in the possession.
Harp misses both free throws, but Mawina Tonda grabs the rebound. She puts it up at the other end. Shot's no good. Now it's going to be Hannah Harp, gets it out to Thompson. She'll fire a three from the top of the key. That one's no good. Jones comes away with it for the Cobblers. So the Warriors come up empty that time. It's still a 2-0 lead for Sioux Falls, Washington. Here's Sadie Glade, the basketball. Right side, they go to Rinto. She drives hard in the basket, tries to bank it off the glass. No good. It's going to be Hannah Harp getting the rebound. She'll get the outlet pass to Motley, who races into the front court. They go back to Harp now. Harp to Motley on that right wing. Alexis Motley gets the ball to Hannah Harp. Now they go to Thompson. The ball is loose. Motley picks it up. She'll send it out to Mawinatanda. She gets to that right elbow, shoots the jumper a little too strong, no good. She battles for the rebound. It rolls out of bounds, but you saw Mawinatanda just come crashing in there. She's so strong, and she tried to grab the rebound, but could not hold on to it.
Well, she's strong. She's quick. We talked about the fact that it reminds me of Jada McNabb. She looks like Josie Hill and works like Jada McNabb, just firing right in there. It was her shot. She followed her shot. She was the one on the floor getting after it.
Mawinatanda playing for the University of Texas next year. Here's Rento now, right side. They're going to go to, is that Wachapi Cooney, who's checked in the ball game. Now, here's Josie Hill. She backs her way in on Thompson, spins to her right, puts up a tough shot. It's in and out, no good. Thompson grabs the rebound. And again, the Warriors with the basketball. We played over half of this first quarter, and still 2-0 Washington with that lead. There's that zone defense now. Right side, they go to Brooklyn Harp. Out to number 12, Bianca Meeks, who's checked in. Over to Mawinatanda. She gets into that corner, and Rinto gets the steal. It's going to be a jump ball. Rinto, though, again, she's not known for her offense, but defensively, she is such a great player. She gets after it.
And you saw how smart that was. They had her trapped in the corner, so you had two on her. A lot of times you'll see players get in that situation, and then they'll back off. They think, oh, my teammate has it. No. Keep the trap on her, force a turnover.
That's exactly what the Cobblers did. Here's Wachapi Cooney. She shoots the three. That's an air ball. And again, it's been a struggle for the Cobblers. Nothing falling early. And from the perimeter, their shots just not going in. They have not looked that good from the perimeter.
I don't know if they've drawn iron. From the three shots that I remember from downtown, nothing. The only one is Josie underneath.
A little bit of full-court defense now. Mawinatanda gets into the front court. The ball knocked out of bounds by Sadie Glade.
Her hands are so fast.
They are.
They're just everywhere. It's like she's wearing like gloves out there, these huge paddles for hands and just swatting things.
Mawinatanda gets it into Motley. Now left side, they go to Brooklyn. Harp to Thompson in the corner. She shoots the three, and that's Taylor Thompson, the 6-foot junior, who cashes in on the three. It is 5-0 Sioux Falls, Washington with that lead. We're down to 2:45 to go here on the State Farm scoreboard in this first quarter. Glade hands it off to Rento. She'll set up the offense, goes back to Glade. Now they go to Smith along that right elbow. And to Hill. Hill gets in the lane, puts up the running jumper, and Josie Hill knocks it down.
Like we said, Glade and Hill have to have big games, or someone else has to step up big time. But usually big game, big time, big players.
Here's Bianca Meeks, the basketball, gets it back to Brooklyn Harp. Now they go to Meeks on that right wing to Motley in the right corner. Down low, Thompson along the baseline, trying to get a backdoor pass to Harp. Instead, it's knocked out of bounds. I think it was Glade again. She has such quick hands. It's going to stay Washington basketball. Again, Brooklyn Harp will trigger it in. She gets it into Minks. Minks drives that left baseline, gets it down low to Harp, and Harp banks it in for two.
Good two-man game right there by the Washington Warriors.
Amaray Rento will work her way across the timeline. We're down to 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 7-2 is your score. Here's Dennis Smith down low to Hill. Hill's double team. He'll kick it out to Cooney. Cooney in that right corner, looking back for Hill in the low post. Turnaround jumper is up. It is no good for Josie Hill. It's going to be Mawinatanda back the other way for the Warriors. She'll get it into the right corner. It goes to Minks, and a travel on Bianca Minks. And so now the Cobblers get the basketball.
You can see, I love watching Amaray Rinto. The determination on her face is like, I don't care how big or long you are against me when I'm watching her guard Mawinatanda. I don't care what you got. I'm going to work my butt off until I can at least force something.
Here's Rento now to Sadie Glade in front of the scorer's table. She'll drive to the left side, goes hard to the basket. The scoop shot just a little short, no good. Hannah Harp grabs the rebound for the Warriors. She'll work her way into the front court. They go to Thompson. Actually, that is Shaylin Fink who's in the ball game. It's Harp, left side to her sister Brooklyn. Now to Minks in that left corner. They'll work it back out. Now they go to the left elbow. That's going to be Mawinatanda. Minks in that left corner for three. This one off the mark, no good. Mawinatanda gets the rebound. She'll get the basket plus one. Again, that's something the Cobblers have to keep her out of the middle.
Yeah, well, one of the big keys to the game. You got to keep her off the glass and out of the middle. And I think that's what Coach Bertram's going to talk about. And look, ladies, this is going to be a very long afternoon if we don't at least do something. She's going to score. She's going to do some amazing things, but right now, she is really all they have at the moment. Well, except for Thompson hitting that three, for the most part, she's really running the show for them now, and we've got to keep her out of it. That personal foul is going to be Josie Hill, or on Josie Hill, rather. That is her first, the Cobblers' second team foul. Coach Bertram talking to his coach or to his team over there. Again, 9-2 is your score. We played almost 7 minutes of this first quarter, and the Cobblers, again, a slow start, able to only muster 2 points in that first 7 minutes. Here comes Mawinatanda. There's just not much there. Again, there's for them, they're taking their time. They're moving the ball around, but in taking that time, it's just not creating open opportunities. I don't know what they're looking for. Mawinatanda hits the free throw. She was 5 for 5 last night against the Raiders. Rento in the front court to Cooney. Back to Rento. Now left side to Glade. Glade to Rento. She's going to drive now. Drives hard to the basket and banks it in for 2. Rento is so quick. Yeah, she is. And she's not known for her scoring, like you said, but she doesn't score, but like 4 or 5 a game. But when there's an opportunity, again, she hit the one at the third quarter, the big-time shot for the Cobblers. Down to 30 seconds here in this first quarter. Hannah Harp, or that's Brooklyn, who was trapped there. Now they get it out to Mawinatanda. She'll kick it outside to Minks. Minks into the left corner. That's Fink. He'll shoot the three. This one off the mark, no good. Hill grabs the rebound. We're down to 19 seconds. We're going to get a foul, and it looks like Mawinatanda is going to get called for her first. It was either her or Minks. We'll see what John Whitcraft says. It is on Jackalinga. Jackalinga, Mawinatanda picks up number 1. That's the first team foul against the Warriors. 18 seconds left. 10-4 is your score. Sioux Falls, Washington with the lead. Cobblers with a chance to hold to this final shot of this first quarter. Here's Rento. Walks across the timeline to Glade. Down to 10 seconds now. Hill in the low post. Double team. Gets it to Smith. Smith puts up the shot. It's no good. Thompson grabs the rebound. She'll get it out to Motley. Motley works her way into the front court. Puts it up at the buzzer. And it is no good. It hits the backboard, hits the rim, and bounces out. So on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. After 1, it's Sioux Falls, Washington 10, Rapid City Central 4. We're back in 1 minute. Right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Fox Sports Rapid City and online at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Happy Honda Days. We have a special gift for you. We have as low as 0% on some of our most popular models. That's right. You could be driving a 22 Honda HR-V featuring Magic Seat with long and tall modes, allowing for gear up to 8 feet long and 4 feet tall. Or a Pilot with Cabin Talk. Talk to rear passengers with ease. Both for just 0% or for just 1.9% for up to 5 years. Choose a 21 Honda Accord and get amazing gas mileage, 48 miles per gallon. We will see you soon at Denny Menholt, Rushmore Honda. See dealer for details. Happy Honda Day.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 AM. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com. Basketball on Fox Sports Rapid City, presented by Black Hills Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine and powered by the Rehab Doctors.
And welcome back to Howard Dodge Gymnasium to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail Broadcast Booth, Sales Service, and Side-by-Sides. Jerome Wickersham and Dean Gurr with you on this Saturday afternoon as we wrap up the regular season. Sioux Falls, Washington, leading Rapid City Central in girls basketball action. 10-4 is your score. The Warriors have the basketball to start this second quarter. It is Motley, the basketball. Left side, they get it to Brooklyn Harp on that left wing. She'll kick it back to Motley. We're down to 20 seconds on the shot clock. That 2-3 zone defense. Now they work it right side, trying to get it to Hannah Harp, but it's Thompson who overthrows Harp. It goes out of bounds, and the Cobblers get it back.
Yeah, that's defense just kind of solidifying right here. Again, that's going to be there for them, but, man, their offensive woes.
There's Bianca Minks, gets the steal. She misses the layup, though, and Josie Hill comes away with it. Hill, bounce pass to Jones. Jones to Rento on the left side. Checking in was Marley Richards for the Cobblers. Also, Tila Gyrone in the ballgame. There's the backdoor pass to Jones. Jones kicks it out to Rento. Rento left side to Hill. Hill wants to drive and gets called for the travel. She made her move to get into the lane there, but called for too many steps. Aaliyah Jones will check out as Sadie Glade comes back in.
We should have a sponsor for traveling every time. Sponsored by such and such moving company.
Or a travel agency or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Here's Mawinatanda with the basketball. She'll get it out to Motley now. Top of the key, right side, they go to Minks. Minks pump fakes, drives, tries to pass the basketball. It is loose. Thompson dives after it, but it's Rento who picks it up. Rento is so strong as well. She will grab everything when it's on the floor there like that with the basketball.
It's like a bricklayer.
The shot was blocked at the other end. It's going to be the Warriors now with the basketball. In the front court, it's going to be Motley to Thompson, top of the key. Back to Motley on that right wing. Now they're working around. They go to Hannah Harp in the right corner. She'll spin along the baseline, kicks it to Mawinatanda, who shoots the three. That one is short, no good. Rento had it for a moment. Motley comes away with it. Now Hill diving after the basketball. The ball is loose and picked up by Sadie Glade.
Bodies all over the floor. You can tell. It's funny because actually this game doesn't mean anything except it means everything. Standing-wise, beating-wise, it means nothing. But emotionally-wise, everything else matters.
There's a backdoor pass to Josie Hill, but it was contested by Thompson. It was short, no good. Mawinatanda gets in the front court, gets in the lane, dishes off to Minks. She pump fakes, has Josie Hill on her. Nowhere to go with the basketball. She falls down, and that, I think, is going to be, I don't know, the officials, it is a travel. She felt, Bianca Minks had it, she falls down, so a travel there, says Dave Burnett.
I thought Josie Hill was going to do a cartwheel there for a second. She got her nest out there. I was like, she just couldn't get her big legs over, that's all.
Here's Amaray Rento now. She'll cross the timeline right in front of us as we sit courtside here at Howard Dodge Gymnasium at the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. It's Josie Hill in that left corner. She'll dribble out to the wing. Now they go to the right corner. Here's Rento, the basketball. Rento to Hill in that low post. She spins to the baseline. Turnaround jumper, no good. Mawinatanda grabs the rebound. She'll push the ball in the front court for the Warriors. Mawinatanda gets in the lane, goes coast to coast, loses the basketball. It might have been hit by a cobbler, and it is going to stay Warrior basketball.
It is, and I'll tell you, at the moment, I'm thinking, how come Sadie Glade is not touching the basketball? I mean, she's one of your two big scorers.
Yep, there's the pass. It goes to Brooklyn Harp. She passed it in, and then she stands there along the baseline, and she puts it in for two. That's 4 points now for Brooklyn Harp. 12-4 is your lead for the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. Tila Gyrone, the basketball, left side to Sadie Glade. Now they work it again down low. Here's Josie Hill. She backs her way in. Out to Glade, averaging 13 points per game. Now Rento, backdoor pass to Gyrone. Gyrone spins along the baseline, puts up the shot, no good. It's a battle for the rebound, and it's going to be... So, no, Josie Hill comes away with it. She puts up the shot, and again, they're just not falling for the Cobblers.
Man, that crowd would have went nuts if she would have got that steal and bucket.
Out front is Hannah Harp with the basketball. Left side to her sister Brooklyn. Now back to Hannah. Now they go to Mawinatanda. Backdoor pass to Fink. She puts up the shot, and that's going to be Shaylin Fink who puts in the basket. And Coach Bertram wants a timeout.
Yeah, he's got to really talk about offense. They really have... Again, Glade needs to touch the ball. She got one touch, and that was it. There was an opportunity. Josie was double-teamed down there. I think she was looking at the hoop to try to make a score. Glade was wide open, a kick out, a catch. She got it. The pass was at her feet. She had to pick it up. That allowed the defense to get on her. She just doesn't get that shot. She needs to shoot a few to get going here.
Sadie Glade comes in, the leading scorer for the Cobblers, averaging 13.4 points per game. Again, Josie Hill averaging 11.2 points per game. Josie Hill, like we said in the pregame, she's going to be heading to Chicago. She'll be playing for Chicago State Cougars come next fall. Right now with 4:34 to go on the State Farm scoreboard, 14-4 is your score. The Warriors lead the Cobblers. In the Cobblers last night, a big win over Sioux Falls Lincoln by 2 points, but just not able to get things going yet today as we played 1.5 quarters of basketball.
Yeah, and obviously Coach Parrish for Washington, his game plan. Josie gets the ball down here. We need 2 people on her, and they've done a great job of that so far. She's able to get some shots off, got a couple of buckets, but that's kind of about it. Here's Amaray Rinto now. She'll cross the timeline. Right in front of the scorer's table. Left side, they go to Sadie Glade. Back to Rinto. Reverses it right side to Cooney. Cooney cross-court pass to Glade. Glade on that left wing. Out to Rinto. Crossover dribble. Now they give it to Glade. Glade dribbles around the perimeter. Gets it to Rinto along the right baseline. Rinto in the corner. She's double-teamed. In some trouble. Kicks it out to Glade. Glade shoots the long 3. This one in and out. No good for Sadie Glade. That's what you needed. Right idea. Collapsing. Didn't go. Kick it back out. Absolutely. Here's Motley now the basketball into Mawinatata. Back to Motley. Now they'll work it around. Number 22 in the game, Kelsey Severson. Severson left side to Harp. Now they go to Fink in that left corner. Jalen Fink dribbles out, gives it to Brooklyn Harp in the left corner. Now Mawinatata, backdoor pass to Fink. Shot was contested. It's no good. She gets it back, though, puts up the shot. It was Hill who had a piece of it, and it's going to go out of bounds on Mawinatata. So Hill playing good defense that time. There was a couple of opportunities for the Washington Warriors, but they come up empty. Yeah, and this might be one of those games. I talked to Coach Bertram early on when we did the Roosevelt game, and he said Josie's the type of player who cannot leave the court. Now, in this the interim that we've had, the game since then, she has left the court, but I don't know that she will today. Josie Hill in the low post along that left baseline, gets it out to Glade. She pump fakes, gets in the lane, puts up the shot, and it's going to be a travel on Sadie Glade, so a nice move, but it's going to take away that basket. Right. When you can do that if you're coming off of a dribble, but if you're coming off a standstill, you can't do that. Now we have the whistle blown there by one of the officials. We're going to get a technical foul on Coach Bertram. So a technical foul against the Cobblers, and Brooklyn Harp will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. And Coach Bertram pleading his case, so to speak. I think he's okay with it, but he's pleading his case with Dave Burnett over there. He doesn't like the call, obviously. So the first free throw by Brooklyn is no good. The second one is good. 15-4 is your score. The lead is 11 points now for Sioux Falls, Washington, as the Cobblers have yet to score in this second quarter. Shots just have not come easy, or points have not come easy for the Cobblers. Now Bertram has to sit down the whole rest of the game. There's Thompson along that right baseline. Gets it out to Hannah Harp. The ball's knocked away. Rinto comes away with it. Rinto in the front court. Passes to Cooney. Cooney brings it out now. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Mawinatata. That's the Washington Warriors only have 2 fouls, and they're both on her. Jackalinga. The Jackalinga with her second personal foul. 2 team fouls against the Warriors. Rinto's going to shoot a 3, and it's good for Amaray Rinto. Way to step up, right? If you're not going to have Sadie Glade do it, have someone else. It's a great job, great shot. Get two great shots in that game yesterday. Rinto only averages 3 points per game. She has 5 points in this matchup. Here's Hannah Harp at the other end. That shot's no good. The ball is tipped into the hands of Thompson. Thompson, though, a double dribble. She picked up the ball and then tried to dribble again. So a double dribble there will give the Cobblers, and maybe we've seen some life here in the Cobblers. Maybe things could get rolling for them. It could be, and I'll tell you what is, that's what, if there's going to be a knock on Josie Hill, she doesn't grab the ball coming out. She likes to bat it around and try to get that instead of getting 2 hands, and that's something she really need to work on as she works up to that next level. Here's Rinto, left side to Glade. Now Smith to Hill in that left corner. Hill dribbles out, gives the ball to Rinto. Rinto back to Hill in the left corner. Josie Hill, cross-court pass. They'll go to Sadie Glade on the right wing. Crossover dribble, gets in the lane, passes to Hill, who's going to shoot the 3. This one bounces around the rim, no good. Saved by, no, it was going out of bounds, but it was Wachapi Cooney who could not save it from going out of bounds. No, yeah, Dennis Smith tipped it. I thought Cooney had a good shot at it. She couldn't get it. And now Washington will take over with that. Jackalinga's going to have a little bit of a seat here. Alexis Motley checks back in. For the Cobblers, they will go with Rinto, Glade, Hill, Wachapi Cooney, and Dennis Smith.
Just under 2 minutes to play before halftime. It's an 8-point lead for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11. There's a backdoor pass to Thompson, but Josie Hill got a piece of it. It goes out of bounds. It stays Warriors basketball.
Boy, we're almost at halftime. Washington only has 15 points.
Mm-hmm. Then the Cobblers coming in. They were the second-best defensive team in Class AA. Here's Rento in the front court, drives hard, and a blocking foul on Bianca Minks. And that sends Amaray Rento to the free throw line. And again, Amaray taking on a new role in this ball game. Her team needs some points, and she's trying to help her team in that category.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like you said, she only averages like 3 points per game. And just going to look at what she does from the free throw line. I don't know how often she gets to there, but it's like 58. Yep, 58%.
So Rento misses the first free throw. Second free throw coming up is no good as well. So the Cobblers come up empty. It remains an 8-point lead. Brooklyn Harp in the front court, right in front of us, goes to her sister Hannah. Now to Motley in front of the Cobbler bench there. They'll go to Thompson. Thompson at the free throw line, extended, drives now, puts up a shot, is contested, no good. Thompson gets it back, but she came from out of bounds, and so the Cobblers come away with it.
Yeah, and I think Coach Parrish doesn't like the fact that there was a lot of contact, a lot of hands between Dennis Smith and Thompson as she was driving in there.
Wachape Cooney to Rento now. Back to Cooney. Cooney in the front court. Slows it down, looks for Smith in the low post. Smith pump fakes, now puts up the shot. It was contested. Again, she had Mawinatanda on her.
Yeah, to go over her, Dennis Smith does a great job at moments there, but when you got Mawinatanda on you.
They'll work it to Motley, now back to Brooklyn Harp, left side to Minks. She'll shoot the three. That one off the mark, no good. It's a battle for the rebound. Motley comes away with it. She spins and banks it in for two.
Again, it went off the hands of Josie Hill. She had an opportunity, couldn't corral it down, and right into Motley.
45 seconds remaining here in the first. There's Sadie Glade for three. This one off the mark, no good. Cooney grabs the rebound. The ball is loose. It's going to be picked up by Hill. Hill kicks it back outside. They'll go to Rento. Rento decides to drive now back to Smith in the low post. Smith, turnaround jumper, shot's no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up again, and it's going to be a foul on the Washington Warriors. That's going to be Brooklyn Harp. Boy, I have to say, it's getting really physical there in the low post on both sides of the court.
It definitely is, and you can see just the importance of this game. And to talk about this at halftime, there's something about it. You know, we already said that it doesn't necessarily matter seeding points for either team because they're pretty set. But I guess if Stevens loses today, then the Central will go ahead of them. So that's one thing that'll matter.
And they're going to Dennis Smith misses the free throw. Josie Hill gets in there, gets the rebound, gets the basket +1. And so she'll go to the free throw line to shoot one.
But just the momentum going into your SODAC 16, which leads you into that state tournament, you want this. You knew this was a big weekend for all four teams involved in this clash here. So you knew you wanted to just come out with just intensity as you get yourself set for the postseason.
Josie Hill gets the three-point play there with the basket and the free throw. It's 17-10. Warriors with the lead. We're down to 12 seconds now. Hannah Harp, backdoor pass, trying to get it to Brooklyn Harp, but it was Cobbler who got a piece of it. Actually, the officials will come together here.
Yeah, they're going to talk about it.
And the officials get together, and they're going to give the Cobblers the basketball with 10 seconds remaining in this first half. For the Cobblers with a chance to cut that lead. Right now it's 7 for the Warriors. Here's Rento. She'll race into the front court. They'll need to be in a hurry. Rento drives, puts up she puts up the shot, but I think they're going to say it was on the floor.
It was. She had about another step. If she would have went up with that extra step, she would have been at the free throw line.
The foul is going to be on number 24. That is going to be the first on Alexis Motley, 15 foul. Sadie Glade will trigger it in from the right baseline. Glade gets it into Rento. Rento to Hill. Hill's going to shoot from the top of the key. It's what he shoots for Hill.
Just like the end of the third quarter, although that one was to tie the game, a big-time shot to hopefully regain the momentum for the Cobblers heading into that half. She was just inside the arc, so it was only a two-pointer, but again, it gives your team a little bit of momentum, like you said, Dean, heading into the locker rooms. Again, on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by Agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. At halftime, it is Sioux Falls, Washington 17, Rapid City Central 12. We're back with our halftime show in 1 minute, right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Fox Sports Rapid City and online at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Days, we have a special gift for you. We have as low as 0% on some of our most popular models. That's right, you could be driving a 22 Honda HR-V featuring Magic Seat with long and tall modes, allowing for gear up to 8 feet long and 4 feet tall, or a Pilot with Cabin Talk. Talk to rear passengers with ease, both for just 0% or for just 1.9% for up to 5 years. Choose a 21 Honda Accord and get amazing gas mileage, 48 miles per gallon. We will see you soon at Denny Menholt, Rushmore Honda. Toyotathon is on, with great year-end deals from your favorite Toyotas. 2022 Highlander, Camry, 4Runner, and Tundra. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. The value of Toyota just keeps getting better. See you at Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City.
Family is the fabric of who we are. The generations that came before us, and the ones that will carry on after. At Monument Health, we're dedicated to these communities because they're our communities. We're committed to building the healthcare system of tomorrow with medical knowledge and expertise you can trust, close to home. Here to care, here to connect, here for you, today and tomorrow. Monument Health.
Gymnasium, Jerome Wickersham and Dean Burr with you, and of course the Cobbler drum line is performing here at halftime. They do an outstanding job at all the games they perform at. But here at the break, it was a very low-scoring affair. 17-12 is your score at halftime. Top-ranked Sioux Falls, Washington, leading Rapid City Central. Josie Hill, though, hits a long jumper there at the buzzer to cut that lead to 5 points. So maybe the Cobblers find a little bit of life there. But again, things have not come easy. We have two really good defensive teams here, team, and these teams just not finding the baskets like maybe they found yesterday.
Well, in general, you're going to see that, obviously, when you see two zone defense like you have here. We saw last night, and I've seen the other times, for Washington, they'll play a man in different situations. Surprisingly, it was against O'Gorman, which O'Gorman is very talented. Sometimes, if you think you're outmatched, you'll play zone if you think the other team is maybe more talented than you are to try to eliminate, slow that game down. But so the fact that we have a low-scoring game isn't too surprising. What's surprising is the fact that Sadie Glade for the Cobblers has hardly touched the ball.
She is scoreless in this first half.
Scoreless. I think she's taken 2 shots, if I want to say. Just not much going on there. And she, aside from Josie Hill and what she does down low, Glade is your big-time scorer. So you got to be able to get her the ball. So I'd imagine Coach Burkham's going to talk about that in the locker room. But, on the other end, again, the Wolves are also the same for Washington. As, Moana did some things for a little while, but she hasn't had a lot of success. Just the ball's just not falling. There's not a lot of room on the inside. There's only a few second chance opportunities. Just kind of, in general, slower paced game. Selective in the shots, but even those selective shots just aren't there. So I'm ready for an exciting second half.
Absolutely. You talked about Sadie Glade. She's 0 for 5 in this first half, which, again, there's lots of times I know you mentioned that maybe we thought we'd see her touch the ball a little bit more because, with them doubling Josie Hill so much whenever she touches the basketball.
Yeah, I was shocked that even have 5 down there. I can remember maybe about 3 or 4, so, obviously I'm not if it's a stat keeper or anything here, but yeah, it's and usually everyone else kind of chips in a little bit too. They'll get a few shots in, but Aaliyah Jones has only 2 shots. Wichita Cooney only has 1 shot. So you can see that, they're slowing it down, which is not surprising, but even their shot selection, they're taking their time. When I think you're actually better when you move the ball quicker. Yeah, you do risk some turnover situations, but for some reason your players can get more into a flow, more of a catch and shoot type of situation. So it's a fine line between we want to pick up the pace, we don't want to turn the ball over, but we want to be able to get the ball in the hoop all at the same time. And so that's going to be one of the ways you're going to have to get a shot off, because Washington is just not going to let you just nonchalantly move the ball around the perimeter, maybe in and out, and just let nothing happen. They're just not going to do it. Again, this is the halftime show right here on Fox Sports Rapid City, online at foxsportsrapidcity.com, as well as those of you watching on GoCobblersLive.com. Breaking down the scoring in this first half, only 2 Cobblers have scored for their 12 points. That's Josie Hill with 7 and Amaray Rinto, who, again, averages only 3 points per game. She has 5 points for Rapid City Central. But like you said, Dean, looking for more players to get involved here in this second half, which is exactly what they need. Yes, absolutely. They got to get the ball in the hands of Sadie Glade. We saw her a couple times that she did get the ball, either shooting or she tried to make a move into the basket. The Warriors were very aware of it and had some players right in front of her, so made it tough for her. But she's got to come off screens better. They got to find a screen off of a certain. I realize they're playing zone, but she's got to come from somewhere else, come off of a different area, and get a catch and shoot. Looking at the scoring for Sioux Falls, Washington, now I have Najakalinga Mawinatanda with 5 points, as well as Brooklyn Harp with 5, 3 points for Taylor Thompson, and 2 each for Alexis Motley and Shaylin Fink. Neither team really shooting well from the free throw line. The Cobblers are 1 of 5, while Sioux Falls, Washington is 2 of 5. The percentage is exactly what you expect in a 17-12 halftime score. 20% from the Cobblers shooting, 31% from the Warriors shooting. So just not a lot there. And not a lot. Again, zone defense collapsing in the middle. Unless you shoot lights out for the perimeter like we saw the Washington boys do last night, you're just going to get this type of situation. Again, here at halftime at Howard Dodge Gymnasium, it is Sioux Falls, Washington 17, Rapid City Central 12. We're going to step aside for 1 more minute. We're going to come back, try to run down some scores for you. We'll do that when we return. Right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Fox Sports Rapid City and online at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
With 2 locations.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch the TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Scott Carlson right here in Rapid City, and I can switch you over and you can start saving today. Me and my team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. It's easy to switch and save. Just call me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson. Want the real deal? Like a good neighbor? State Farm is there.
Toyotathon is on with great year-end deals from your favorite Toyotas. 2022 Highlander, Camry, 4Runner, and Tundra. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. The value of Toyota just keeps getting better. See you at Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City. Toyotathon is on with great year-end deals from your favorite Toyotas. 2022 Highlander, Camry, 4Runner, and Tundra. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. The value of Toyota just keeps getting better. See you at Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City. Toyotathon is...
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
Washington leads 17-12. Just looking at some scores real quickly in girls AA basketball. At the end of the first half, it's Yankton 27, Sturgis Brown High School 19. Also 4 minutes left in the fourth. Pier 60, Sioux Falls Roosevelt 43. And again, at the end of the first half, Rapid City Stevens trying to rebound. For the first time all season, they've lost 2 in a row, but Rapid City Stevens leading Sioux Falls Lincoln 26-21 at halftime. So again, we'll try to get some other scores for you as well throughout the course of the night or the afternoon.
Did you grab that Huron score?
I did not.
Huron girls lead O'Gorman 32-28 at the end of the first half. So that's a big upset looking there.
Absolutely. It's going to be Cobbler basketball going from right to left to start this third quarter. This is going to be Jones the basketball. Now right side, she'll give it to Rento, to Glade in that right corner. They bounce pass down low to Hill. The ball is loose. Hill dives for the basketball. She rolls over, though, and, of course, the officials right on top of it. They call her for the travel. So being very aggressive there was Josie Hill, going after the basketball, but as she rolled there, she gets called for that travel.
You got to be able to pass it from your back. I don't know how much you practice that in practice.
So here's Brooklyn Harp to Motley now in the front court. Back to Harp on that right wing. We see that 2-3 zone defense there by Rapid City Central. They'll go to Hannah Harp. Now back to Motley. Over to her sister Brooklyn Harp. She's double-teamed there. They'll go to Thompson. Now Mawina Tonda, who knocks down the jumper from that right elbow. That's 7 points now for Mawina Tonda.
And that's the shot you're going to have to live with. If she makes it, she makes it. But that's what you want her to do.
Here's Hill, the basketball. Hill wants to drive. She spins in the lane. Now she kicks it back outside. They'll go to Sadie Glade. Back to Rento. Left side, they're going to get it to Jones. Down low to Smith in the post. Smith gets in the lane. We're going to get a foul there, though. That's going to be sending Dennis Smith to the free throw line.
It's not. Mawina Tonda was right there, but is it on her?
It is number 3 on Mawina Tonda.
Wow, there was 2 players there. I wasn't quite sure.
And Thompson, I think.
Right, and I saw Whitcraft kind of look in there, Paul Whitcraft kind of look in there, and I wasn't quite sure who he was going to call it on, because, again, they were both right there.
Smith makes the first free throw. That's her first points of this contest. She misses the second. She's just 1 of 4 from the charity stripe, but Jones gets it back to keep it alive. Here's Glade, the basketball, to Hill along that right baseline. They'll get it back out to Glade. Glade thought about a 3. They go to Hill now. Here's Josie Hill. Back to Glade. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Now Jones on the left side. Cross-court pass to Glade. Out to Rento. Rento left side. They're going to go to Jones for 3. This one in and out. No good. A battle for the rebound. Mawina Tonda gets the rebound. She'll kick it out to Hannah Harp. Harp in the front court. Goes to Motley right in front of us. Now to Brooklyn. Harp in the right corner. Back to Motley. They'll go left side. It's Hannah Harp to Motley with the basketball. Over to Brooklyn Harp. She's looking inside. Instead, they'll go back to Motley, to Brooklyn Harp, to Thompson in that right corner. Now Mawina Tonda with the basketball. Gets in the lane, puts up a tough shot, and she's going to bank it in for 2.
Yeah, contested, just players all over her. She still makes it.
9 points now, and Coach Alan Bertram wants a timeout with 5:50 to go in the third quarter on the State Farm scoreboard. It's Sioux Falls, Washington 21 and Rapid City Central 13. And the Cobblers just need something. They need a big run right now. And every time they seem to start making, getting a couple baskets together, it seems like the Warriors answer.
Yeah, and again, that's what they're going to, you're right, they're just like last game, they're going to have to chip away here. They're going to have to get a couple of buckets, get a couple of stops there. That's going to kind of give them that momentum, kind of drive them kind of back into that situation, and that's what I have to look for. And I can see Coach Bertram now, he's talking about how to get them in that spot. I think one thing, they're putting Josie Hill on the perimeter, I think, to try to get her away from Mawina Tonda a little bit. But the issue with that is, in order for her, she's got to either shoot the 3, which she doesn't usually have a look at least to shoot it, but that means she's got a dribble drive in there. That's really not her forte. She's got moves, but if she puts the ball on the deck, it's just a lot riskier for her.
Cobblers have the basketball now, so Rento gets it left side to Jones. She'll shoot the 3. This one off the mark, no good. Rento gets it back. She'll kick it outside to Jones. Jones left side to Rento. Rento is going to drive, gives it to Smith at the free throw line. She'll kick it out to Jones. She'll shoot the three. This one off the right side of the iron, no good. Rinto, another rebound, gives it to Smith. It bounces around the rim and no good. Coming away with it is going to be Motley for the Warriors. Motley in the front court, crossover dribble, drives hard to the basket. The scoop shot is up. It's no good, but that's going to send Alexis Motley to the free throw line.
Wow, Motley just going coast to coast there. I know there are a couple of Cobblers tried to stop her here, but she saw the opportunity, went right in after her. Just a great way to break down the defense.
Again, a young team here for this Sioux Falls, Washington team. Again, they start 4 juniors, and they have just Najakalinga Mawinatanda, the only senior in that starting 5.
Having won the state tournament last year, now they're poised. You know, we got to be odds-on favorite to win it again this year with that underclass. You think, you know, obviously Mawinatanda won't be here next year, but you've got a pretty solid core group of players that are going to come back next year.
You do. You have Grace Peterson, just a freshman. Shaylin Fink is a junior. Claire Woods is a freshman. Yeah, just a team that's going to be good for the next coming years, or a couple of years. So Motley makes both free throws. She has 4 points now in the ball game. 5:15 to go in the third quarter. 23-13, the Warriors lead by 10. They've led by as many as 11 points in this ball game. Here's Sadie Glade, again, has not taken a shot yet in this second half. Glade to Rento. Now they go to Cooney in that right corner. Cooney takes a step back, shoots the long jumper, no good. And right now the Cobblers having trouble scoring in this third quarter, with only 1 point so far, with 3 minutes gone by.
Yeah, you know, when you're down by 10, in general, that's not too bad. But in this game, that is like 20 or 30, it seems like.
Motley the basketball to Grace Peterson, who's checked in. Back to Motley. Motley from the right elbow. Had the ball blocked, and as she gets it back and drives hard to the basket, Josie Hill comes away with it, though. Hill gives the ball to Rento. She'll work her way into the front court. Here's Cooney the basketball to Rento, now left side to Glade. Glade works it down low to Hill. Hill in that low post, spins to her right, puts up the shot, no good. But Thompson's called for the foul, so Josie Hill will make a trip to the charity stripe.
Yeah, you got to do something. If you can't get the shots to fall from the perimeter, you got to get to the free throw line. And we'll see if Josie can give her team a little bit of a boost here.
That's going to be number 2 on Taylor Thompson. Josie Hill at the free throw line. She's a perfect 2 for 2 from the free throw line today. And she's a 54% free throw shooter on the season. Second free throw bounces around the rim, no good. Wachapi Cooney keeps it alive. She'll give it to Rento now. Rento drives. There's the running jumper in the paint, no good for Amaray Rento. Mawinatanda in the front court now, gives it to Minks. It is 23-14. And Rento's going to, we're going to get a timeout. No, now I guess it is going to be a timeout, but we do have a foul, though, on Amaray Rento.
Yeah, it was on Rento. She's kind of, you could just see her determination. She's willing to get down on her knees just to do whatever it takes to get that ball, and just could not quite get it. And got that foul there. That's just her first. So 3:59 to go here in the third quarter on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Sioux Falls, Washington, 23. Rapid City Central, 14. Just 2 points in this quarter for Rapid City Central. Like we said, coming into this weekend, or this season, rather, Rapid City Central is one of the top defensive teams when it comes to limiting points, or for points scored against. Coming into the weekend, Rapid City Stevens was 1, Rapid City Central was 2. Right now they've allowed the Warriors to score only 23 points, but it's the Cobblers who have just had trouble shooting or buying a basket in this game. Yeah, and that's been kind of the point of emphasis. We've talked about even the last couple of games. Like the Cobblers defensively on point, offensively just can't get things to fall.
Here's Grace Peterson, the basketball in that right corner. She gets it to Mawinatanda from that right elbow. She shoots the jumper, shot's no good. It's a battle for the rebound. The Warriors come away with it. They'll get it out to Hannah Harp down low to Thompson, and Thompson is going to drive, and she's going to bank it in for 2. Taylor Thompson with 5 points now. 25-14, back to an 11-point lead. That matches the largest lead for Sioux Falls, Washington.
You can just see the frustration on Rinto's face. She kind of not slammed the ball, but bounced the ball hard and walked it down, and the frustration is like, guys, we got to do something here. Come on.
Here's Glade, the basketball, out to Rinto, back to Glade. Glade's going to fire a long three-pointer, and it's good for Sadie Glade.
Boy, has that been a long time coming or what?
Sadie Glade hits her first three-pointer in this contest. 25-17, it's back to an 8-point lead. Here's Peterson along the right corner. The ball is going to be stolen by Josie Hill. Hill gets the ball out. It goes to Glade in the front court. Glade into the right side. There go to Rinto. Back to Glade. Now to Hill, top of the key. Hill's going to shoot the three. This one off the mark, no good. Brooklyn Harp, or Hannah Harp, rather, grabs the rebound. She's going to walk it into the front court for the Warriors. Harp right side to Peterson. Peterson, and there's going to be knocked around. The ball's going to fly past us here, past the broadcast booth. Dean, I think it's behind you.
Oh, the cheerleaders got me covered.
So the ball goes behind us there, but they'll get it back in bounds here. It's going to stay Warriors basketball with 2.5 minutes to go in the third.
It kind of looked like Harp knocked it out a little bit. I know there were two players right there.
This is Alexis Motley now the basketball. And there's Brooklyn Harp. She'll shoot the three. This one off the left side of the rim, no good. Smith comes away with it, gets it out to Wachapi Cooney. Cooney in the front court, gives the ball to Rinto. Rinto now, right side. They're going to go to Cooney, now down low. There's Hill. Hill, cross-court pass to Glade. Glade shoots the three. She has that quick release. That one, though, from the angle we had, you could tell it just looks slightly off there. Mawinatanda back the other way, spins in the paint. Puts up the shot. It is a little too hard, no good. The rebound grabbed by Josie Hill. She slows it down now. She'll give the ball to Rinto. Again, we're down to just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. It's an 8-point Sioux Falls, Washington lead. In this game coming your way on Fox Sports Rapid City as well as GoCobblersLive.com. Here's Josie Hill out of control. Tried to throw it up there off the glass. No good. And it's going to be the Warriors in the front court now. Bianca Minks, left side. Mawinatanda shoots the three, and she's going to knock it down. Big third quarter for Mawinatanda.
Yeah, those are the ones you. It's hard to live with, but you have to. Josie Hill, I think when she gets caught in a spot and she has nothing else to do, she just tries that drive, and that time was double teamed.
Josie Hill puts up the three. That one no good. Mawinatanda grabs the rebound. She's going to work her way into the front court now. She has 7 points in this quarter, 12 overall. It's a 28-17 Sioux Falls, Washington lead on the State Farm scoreboard. Down to 54 seconds now. Brooklyn Harp the basketball to Thompson along the right elbow. Shoots the jumper there. Shot's no good. Rinto comes away with it. She'll push the ball in the front court. Goes coast to coast. Shot's no good, but Rinto is fouled. So Emma Ray Rinto goes to the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 this afternoon from the charity stripe.
I have not seen a more intense look on a basketball player in quite a long time. Male or female, just the look on her face is just all game, all intensity, all, she's not satisfied with anything below this high expectation. And you can just see how...
see that determination
on her face. The determination is just out of this world.
She misses the first free throw, second free throw.
Wow, we got some. It's good. And everybody, there was about 4 lane violations on that one.
She makes the free throw, though. She has 6 points in the contest, again averaging 3 on the season. It's a 10-point Warriors lead. Brooklyn Harp to Motley. Now to, in that right corner, they're going to go to Kelsey Severson. Severson kicks it out to Motley. Motley pulls up, has the ball stripped by Cooney. Or Jones, I'm sorry. Jones ahead to Rinto. And Rinto can't hold on to the basketball. It goes out of bounds. Right idea there for the Cobblers. But again, they're going to turn the ball over as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think it's Rinto. They had her with 4 steals in that first half. I've seen at least 2 here in this half. So her hands are just so lightning quick.
Motley in the front court. She'll give it to Hannah Harp. Top of the key. Back to Motley on this right side. Back to Harp. Now left side is going to be Severson, the basketball. Now they get it to Fink. Backdoor pass to Motley. Shot is up. Out of control. No good. She gets her own rebound. It's no good. Marley Richards comes away with it. and it's going to be a steal by Motley. Motley puts up the shot. It is no good, but she was fouled before the buzzer, so she will get 2 free throws to end this third quarter.
How about that? Motley shoots, hits the deck, gets up. It looked like the Cobblers were going to push the ball, but threw the ball too high for Josie Hill, right in the hands of Motley. Motley obviously knows time's ticking down. I got to get there, and takes off and again gets fouled.
Josie Hill is charged with her second foul, third team foul.
She makes 1 of 2 there.
So 1 of 2 for Alexis Motley. 3 points in the quarter, 5 overall. That's going to do it for the end of the third quarter. Again on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. After 3, it's Sioux Falls, Washington 29, Rapid City Central 18. We'll step aside for 30 seconds right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Fox Sports Rapid City and foxsportsrapidcity.com.
My kid wrecked his car, his third car. The kid needs a car. We need the kid to have a car. What did I do? I begged my insurance agent for mercy. That's another story. Then I went to Copper Motors in Rapid City and found a safe, reliable car.
Copper Motors is a small, trusted dealership specializing in safe, quality pre-owned vehicles. No pressure, no hassle. Each vehicle is inspected, serviced, and detailed with a warranty like no other. Copper Motors, corner of Campbell and Omaha.
You're listening to South Dakota High School basketball on Fox Sports Rapid City, presented by Black Hills Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine, and powered by the Rehab Doctors.
And welcome back to Howard Dodge Gymnasium, to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth, sales, service, and side-by-sides. Jerome Wickersham and Dean Kerr as we get set to start this fourth quarter at Sioux Falls, Washington, leading by 11, 29-18. They have the basketball. In going from left to right, they'll work it to Brooklyn Harp. Now the backdoor pass to Fink. She'll kick it out to Motley for 3. That one is no good. Dennis Smith grabs the rebound, gets it out to Rento. Again, at this point, the Cobblers just need to put a run together. They're only down by 11, which, again, they were down by 15 against Sioux Falls Lincoln.
Yeah, and again, like you said, it's got to be a run. It's got to be kind of early here.
Yep. There's Hill. She spins to the baseline, puts up the shot, no good. It's a battle for the loose ball. Fink comes away with it. She'll get it out to Steverson, now to Hannah Harp. Harp in the front court. They go to Motley on this near side, right in front of us. Harp left side. They're going to give it back to Harp. That now to Motley. Motley over to Fink. Fink dribbles to that right wing, now passes into the corner. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay Warriors basketball. Last touch by Josie Hill. Hannah Harp will trigger it in from that right sideline. It didn't take long, but Najakalingo Mawinatanda is back in the ball game, and she has the ball stolen by Aaliyah Jones. Jones ahead to Rento in the front court. Rento drives hard to the basket. We're going to get a foul, and I think that's one of the Harp sisters. That's Brooklyn Harp, who will pick up number 2, third team foul, or fourth rather, against the Warriors.
How about Amaray? It's like, look, if we can't get a shot to fall, I'm going to just do my best to just use my speed, my God-given speed, and just fly down the court.
She hits that free throw, now shooting 40% from the ball game, as she is 2 for 5. That makes it 29-19. 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Again, Rento. Her second free throw is in and out, no good. But Jones comes away with it. Jones keeps it alive for the Cobblers. Out to Glade, now to Rento, left side to Hill. Hill gets to that wing, now gets in the lane, kicks it to Glade. Glade into the right corner, they go to Jones for 3. This one is off the mark, no good. Mawinatanda grabs the rebound. She'll get in the front court now, Mawinatanda. Left side, they go to Brooklyn Harp on that left wing, cross-court pass. At her feet, she had to pick it up. She gets it out to Mawinatanda, and what a bounce there for Mawinatanda. She hits the 3.
Yeah, that thing just died on the front part of the iron and fell in.
15 points now for Najakalinga Mawinatanda. Here's Sadie Glade, the basketball. Quiet day for her. She'll work it to Hill in that low post, being guarded by Thompson. Thompson has 3 fouls. Here's Hill. She kicks it into the right corner. That's Jones for 3. That one is no good. Hannah Harp grabs the rebound for the Warriors. They lead 32-14. That's their largest now of 13 points. Cross-court pass right side to Severson. Now they'll work it around. Mawinatanda the basketball. Top of the key. Left side, they're going to go to Brooklyn Harp. To her sister, Hannah. She'll shoot the three. That one off the mark. No good. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Cobbler basketball with 5:45 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Again, Mawinatanda all around the rim all the time. The one who knocked that one out of bounds. It's on. If I am not mistaken, of course, I'm just totally speculating. It almost seems like they're like mad at Sadie Glade. We're not going to give her the ball. That's totally made up, but I just don't know why she doesn't shoot the ball more.
Glade has the basketball. And Wachapi Cooney is in the ball game as well. Rento drives, tries to bank this one off the glass as she's knocked to the deck. She gets helped up there. But Amaray Rento goes to the free throw line. And Amaray is 2 for 6 from the free throw line. She shoots just 54% from the charity stripe on the season. 58%. That foul is going to be number 2 on Alexis Motley. And the 5th team foul. And the free throw's just not falling for Rento as she misses that one.
Right. You know, when you only shoot just under 60%, you can't expect them to fall, but I know she's just really frustrated with it. You know, she just expects nothing but perfection, which you just got to love.
8 points for Amaray Rento, which, you know, averaging only 3. That's probably, it could be a season high for Amaray. It could be. Mawinatando down low to Thompson. Thompson drives, shots no good. Smith grabs the rebound, gets it out to Rento. Rento being guarded by Motley. Goes coast to coast, shots no good. Mawinatanda gets the rebound, but she gets the travel as she tries to move with the basketball there. Good call there, Dean. Good spot.
Right, yeah.
Dave Burnett right on top of that.
All over that. Good job. Yeah, she turned around and she had the defender right in front of her, so she, you see that a lot in lower levels. The players just try to take off when they're being heavily guarded.
Here's Hill, the basketball now, gets in the paint, puts up a tough shot, and it's good for Josie Hill. 10 points in the ball game for Josie Hill. She averages 11 points per game on the season. It's 32-22 as the Cobblers try to fight back into this one. Left side, here's Bianca Minks for 3. That one is short, no good. Motley gets the rebound to keep it alive. Motley in the low post has the ball taken away by Sadie Glade, but it's going to be a jump ball with the possession arrow belonging to the Cobblers.
Wow, that could have been dangerous right there. You're already down 10. You allow the team to get an offensive rebound. You know, thankfully, they got away with it, but now they lose their possession arrow.
We're going to get a timeout here at Howard Nas Gymnasium. Again, on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by Agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Sioux Falls, Washington, 32. Rapid City Central, 22. We'll step aside for 30 seconds right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Fox Sports Rapid City and foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, I'm ready to help. Call 348-0464 for surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements. You're listening to South Dakota High School basketball on Fox Sports Rapid City, presented by Black Hills Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine and powered by Black Hills Orthopedic and Spine Center.
And welcome back here to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. Jerome Wickersham and Dean Gurr with you on this Saturday afternoon. It's our first of 2 games to wrap up the regular season. Rapid City Central and Sioux Falls, Washington girls game right now. The boys game to follow in about a half hour. Here's Sadie Glade, the basketball, as the Cobblers have it. Looking inside, Glade gets it to Smith. Back to Glade. Now right side, they're going to go Rento over to Cooney. Cooney to Rento. Back to Glade. Glade looking inside for Josie Hill. Josie Hill, baseline jumper, in and out, no good. Mawinatanda gets the rebound. She'll get it out to Brooklyn Harp. She'll cross the timeline into the front court. Now right side, they go to Motley. Motley to Mawinatanda. Turnaround baseline jumper is good, and she is getting on fire for the Warriors.
Yeah, definitely taking over for them. And when you're trying to get a stop, that's That's not what you need. You don't want a player like Mawinatanda out there. 17 points now for Mawinatanda. This is going to be Cooney, the basketball now, gives it to Glade. Almost stolen. In fact, knocking down Sadie Glade was number 24, Alexis Motley. She looks like she hit Glade in the face. Yeah, with her elbow. Yeah, she got her, looked like her forearm right into the neck, head, and neck area of Sadie Glade. She tipped the ball, and then she stuck her arm out trying to get there. Glade is being helped up. And she has to come out of the game because the coach came off the bench. So she'll have to come out of the game for just a minute. That's good. Get her a chance to recover because you need her in the game. If you got any chance of getting back into this, you got to have people that shoot threes, and nobody does it better like Sadie Glade for the Cobblers. Motley picks up her third personal. Again, just a foul there. She was going for the basketball, but her elbow connects with Sadie Glade. So that'll be the third on Motley. Now Dennis Smith in the low post. Turnaround baseline jumper up and in. No good. Again, it's just a tough shooting night or afternoon for the Cobblers. They trail by 12 now. Mawinatanda wants to drive. She's double-teamed in the corner. She'll get it out. There's Motley for three, and Alexis Motley knocks it down. That's going to be 8 points now in the ball game for Alexis Motley. That may be that dagger there. It's a 15-point lead. Here's Cooney in the paint. That shot, the running jumper in the lane, no good. A little too strong. Mawinatanda gets the rebound. She'll work her way back in the front court, and Amaray Rinto gets the steal. It's 2-on-1. Rinto goes coast to coast, and she was hit hard there by Hannah Harp. So the foul on Hannah Harp as this game gets physical. Yeah, it looked bad, but the thing is, when you've got two players running at full speed and somebody's trying to make a block and somebody's up in the air, it looks worse than it probably would normally be. And, I don't think there was any intent on her doing harm. I think she was just legitimately trying to play the shot there. But when you got players in the air and they can make that contact and they come down. And Rinto misses that first free throw. This will be her 10th free throw shot of the night or the afternoon. She's now 4 of 10 from the free throw line for 40%. It's 37-23, a 14-point lead. We're down to just 3 minutes left here in this ballgame. Mawinatanda to Harp in the front court. She'll give it to, is that her sister? That's Hannah Harp. That shot is no good. Mawinatanda gets the rebound, puts up the shot, no good. We have a battle for the rebound, and it's going to be a foul, and I think that's going to send Mawinatanda to the free throw line. Yeah, the bottom line is you got to be able to put a body. I think we've said this three times today. You got to put a body on a body. You let her just get up there and get the ball. Make her go over your back. Josie Hill picks up her third personal. That's going to be the fourth team foul. And the free throw is good for Mawinatanda. Now she's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Has 18 points in the ball game. Back to a 15-point lead and make that, no, it still stays at 15 as Mawinatanda misses her second free throw. So 38-23 now. This is going to be Rinto in the front court. Sadie Glade is checked in, back to Rinto, now to Glade. Glade thought about a three. She's going to drive, kicked it out to Rinto. Now left side to Hill. Hill gets in the paint, spins back to her left, puts up the shot and banks it in for two. Nice move there by Josie Hill. Perhaps one of the best we've seen from her this afternoon. Yeah, we needed more of that, more of those. She did several of them that just didn't get the shots along. Here's Bianca Meeks for the basketball. Minks into that left corner to Thompson, trying to get it down low to Mawinatanda, but it's going to be stolen by Dennis Smith. Down to 2 minutes now. Rinto in the front court for the Cobblers. They're down by 13. Yeah, they need a big three here, and they can't take long to do it. From the right corner, that's nobody getting a rebound. It up, but no one there for a rebound, so Warriors come away with it. Mawinatanda in the front court. Dribbles to the top of the key, hands it off to Thompson. Taylor Thompson, cross-court pass. They get it down low to Minks. Minks double-teamed in that low post, and a timeout by head coach Jamie Parrish. I think he saw that Minks was in trouble along that baseline. Yeah, he wants to be able to set things up here in the last minute. Say, look, that last possession, the ball went up early. It's like, look, we don't need a shot early in the shot clock here. Okay, we want to make sure we're getting this plenty of time out of that clock to give them less opportunity to, crawl back in. And obviously, it's almost a foregone conclusion right now. Again, 1:38 to go in the fourth quarter on the State Farm scoreboard. Sioux Falls, Washington leading Rapid City Central 38-25. In a matter of minutes, we'll have our post-game show brought to you by Pioneer Boat and Trust, where we will also bring you our player of the game. That's coming up in moments right here on Fox Sports Rapid City and foxsportsrapidcity.com. Then, of course, we'll have our second game to wrap up the regular season. That's going to be the second game is the boys' game between Rapid City Central. Well, I'll tell you what, if there's a cobbler out there that can hit a 15-pointer shot, I'll give her the player of the game if she can hit it. If that's somewhere on the board. Okay. Thompson now gets the ball to Brooklyn Harp. Turnaround baseline jumper, no good. Tila Gyrone grabs the rebound as she checks in. She'll hand it off to Rento. Rento into the front court now. Right side, they go to Jones. She'll fire a three. This one is short, no good. It's a battle for the rebound, and it's going to be Thompson who comes away with it. Thompson to Mawanatonda. Left side to Thompson now. Back to Mawanatonda, top of the key. Right side, they go to Motley. Just trying to wear some of the clock down now. They'll give it to Thompson. Left side to Minks. She's going to shoot the three. This one in and out, no good. Brooklyn Hart, though, with the rebound. Shot's no good. It's a battle for the rebound. Motley comes away with it. That one too high off the glass, no good. And Mawanatonda is there to clean it up and put it back for two. Just too athletic out there. She's just absolutely a dominant player on the court. Here's Sadie Glade. She puts up the three at the other end. That one is no good, though. It goes out of bounds. Going to stay Cobbler basketball. So you look at Najakalinga Mawanatonda. She had 16 yesterday in that win over the Raiders and 20 today in the win over, or what appears, we still got 43 seconds left, but heading to that win today against Rapid City Central.
Yeah, absolutely. This is, and you talked about the fact she's going to the University of Texas. They're going to get a pretty good play. You can see just her intensity, her athleticism, amazing. Her intensity, amazing. Her work ethic, amazing. Just out there, she's just all over the court, and that's what you want. And that kind of sets a model for the younger players. They watch her play, and they say, "Hey, next year, that could be me. If I just work, that can happen." And there was a loose ball that's picked up by Sioux Falls, Washington. Claire Woods in the front court. Shot is no good as she tries to get the layup, but she's going to go to the free throw line. Claire Woods, a 5'6" freshman. Looks like another exciting finish over at Howard Nas. 2 minutes left. The Raiders lead the Patriots 39-37.
Wow.
Another amazing. Again, the foregone conclusion, the Cobblers are going to not win this one. They will stay at fifth. Yep, they will stay at fifth. If the Raiders lose, they will drop to fourth in the seed points. So a big needed win for the Raiders. Second free throw is no good. Actually, she made the first, missed the second. So the Cobblers have it. But again, they are going to mishandle the basketball at the other end. We're down to 20 seconds now, so the Warriors have the basketball. This is Woods, the basketball. She'll get it over to Keely Strom, who's checked in. Now right side, they work it over. I don't have a number 20 on my roster. Goggles. I heard him call her Goggles because I did the JV game yesterday, and someone called her Goggles.
Strom to Woods. She's going to hold the basketball, and that's going to be it. That is your final score this afternoon, or your ball game. The final score on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Sioux Falls, Washington gets the win this afternoon over Rapid City Central. The final score, 41-25. So Washington finishes the regular season 19-1, and with the loss, the Cobblers have their 3-game win streak snapped, and they finish the regular season with a very good record of 15 wins and 5 losses. We're going to take a break. We're back in 1 minute with our post-game show when we return right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City and foxsportsrapidcity.com.
AM 200.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Find your tag, find your deal at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet during our Red Tag sales event. Save a total of $2,500 with $500 Red Tag bonus cash, $1,000 customer cash, and $1,000 Menholt discount. We are paying top dollar for your trade, and all credit applications are accepted. We will see you soon at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet, where our top-rated sales team will help you shop from the best selection of Chevy Silverados.
Kill Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine, empowered by the Rehab Doctors.
And welcome back here to the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail Broadcast booth, sales service, and side-by-sides. Here at Howard Dodge Gymnasium with Dean Gurr, I'm Jerome Wickersham. Welcome to the Pioneer Bank and Trust Postgame Show. Pioneer Bank and Trust is proud to support local sports, and they want to be your trusted partner for all of your banking needs. Pioneer Bank and Trust is local. Visit pioneerbankandtrust.com. So it was Sioux Falls, Washington with the win this afternoon. They are the top-ranked team in the state. They're going to be the number one seed in the Class AA standings with the Sodak 16 just 1 week from yesterday. So next Friday will be the Sodak 16 for girls basketball. And again, Sioux Falls, Washington wins 41-25 over Rapid City Central. The Cobblers just could not get the points to fall this afternoon, and it was Washington outscoring the Cobblers 24-13 in that second quarter, or in the second half, rather, to get that 16-point win here this afternoon. And again, things just not falling for the Cobblers team. They struggled right from the very beginning, putting up only 4 points in the first quarter, but just not able to get those buckets that they a lot of times would, make in games, but things just not falling today for the Cobblers.
Yeah, and we've talked about that as this afternoon wore on, that the Lady Cobblers have really struggled. If they don't cash things in from downtown, that kind of extra accent that's really made them successful kind of throughout the year, if they don't cash that in, then they really have a fight on their hands, kind of no matter who they're playing. And they've been able to battle through a lot of those adversities, get some good wins, like yesterday, got a couple of good solid, or rather a solid win yesterday, some good play, and able to put things together for the Lady Cobblers. But that inability to cash in when you have the opportunity, either in the easy bucket or whatever. I mean, Washington didn't give them any easy looks today by any means, but not able to get some offensive rebounds and not able to get the putbacks that you're looking for. That's going to carry on moving into the Sodak 16, which they're going to end up playing Watertown, it looks like, and then even into the first round of the Sodak 16 team, whoever they play in that situation, they've got to be able to, they got to depend on their big players, and today it just didn't happen. Josie Hill had some points, and so she did okay for, what you expect from her. She could have done a little bit more, but, they had put a lot on her. But Sadie Glade, they really depend, like you said, she's their leading scorer, and they really depend on what she can do out on the floor. And today, she was almost non-existent. She's usually great in dishing the ball, shooting, and playing defense. And she was there a lot. We saw her on the court a lot, but we didn't see her actively in on plays, shooting the ball. She didn't get a lot of shots. I think she only made one bucket all day. And it just things they got to roll through her. That was part of our pregame. Keys to the game. The big players have to step up big in big games, and this was a quote-unquote big game for both the Raiders and Cobblers and the Warriors. And they were not able. Glade was not able to step up and take care of business. What she needed to do. Now, again, it didn't affect the standings. They're going to continue to play Watertown. That was almost a foregone conclusion coming into today. So that wasn't as memorable. But the fact that they struggled today, and what kind of psyche is that on them? I remember when quite a few years ago when the New York Giants played the Patriots undefeated season. They played them the last game. The season was determined. Whatever happened to that game didn't affect anybody's standings or anything. The Giants were going to be a wild card, and the Patriots going to be the number one seed. But the Giants fought hard. They lost that game, but they battled the Patriots so hard that it carried that momentum all the way into the Super Bowl, where they knocked off the undefeated Patriots in that season. Now, that's the type of game that you kind of wanted tonight. Whether this afternoon, whether the Cobblers won or not, you wanted them to be able to battle the whole game, and they battled fairly hard. But you wanted them to be able to battle all that way to give them that momentum heading into the SODAC and into the state tournament. But I'll tell you what, right now, that's got to be in the minds of those players. Ladies, we're playing great defense, but we just can't score. What do we got to do? They're going to have a whole week to try to figure that out, and then a whole other week after that, assuming they beat Watertown next Friday. They're going to have 2 weeks to kind of put things together to try to figure out what do we got to do to get that ball in the bucket, to get the shots to fall, because that's going to be huge when it comes in 2 weeks into the state tournament.
Again, the final score in our post-game show, 41-25, Sioux Falls, Washington defeats Rapid City Central in girls basketball. So like we said, the Warriors now 19-1 on the year. The Cobblers finished the regular season at 15-5. Breaking down the scoring, just 4 Cobblers in the score column this afternoon, led by 12 points by Josie Hill with 12 points, 9 points for Amaray Rento, and perhaps maybe her best scoring output of the season, not known for her scoring, but again, her determination, and she definitely was determined this afternoon, finishes with 9 points for the Cobblers. So 12 for Hill, 9 for Rento, 3 for Sadie Glade, and 1 for Dennis Smith. For the Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors, it is Najakalinga Mawinatanda who finishes with 20 points. Of course, she's signed to play or committed with the University of Texas. So 20 points for Mawinatanda. You have 8 points for Alexis Motley, 5 points each for Brooklyn Harp and Taylor Thompson, 2 points for Shaylin Fink, and 1 point for Claire Woods. So again, that's how the scoring breaks. I don't think we got any other stats then.
No, they were busy with whatever recognition they're doing.
It is the first Hall of Fame class here at Rapid City Central. As far as athletics, it's they just acknowledged their first class.
Oh.
And so they did those here before the start of the boys' game. Of course, Howard Nas actually being recognized because who this gym is named after in that first Hall of Fame class.
Nice.
And so, again, some others as well. I don't have the complete list in front of me, but, again, just a great thing they do here at Rapid City Central as they induct that first class into the Rapid City Central Cobblers Hall of Fame. So, again, the final score, 41-25, is your final. These two teams now will get ready for next week. For the Warriors, of course, they will be the top seed in the SODAC 16, and like you said, Dean, for the Cobblers, they're going to be that 5th seed. That's going to be next Friday night. They'll get set to, you said it's probably or likely going to be Watertown then?
Yeah, likely to be Watertown. I was just going to kind of look here to see if I can see who Washington is going to play, but it might take me a minute to find it.
Well, we're going to take a break. We'll step aside for just 1 more minute, actually 30 seconds, and we're going to come back with our player of the game, and then we're going to shift gears and we'll go into the boys' game. But again, we'll do that when we return to Howard Dodge Gymnasium in 30 seconds, right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City and FoxSportsRapidCity.com.
I'm Tyler.
Your tag.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
To South Dakota High School basketball on Fox Sports Rapid City, presented by Black Hills Surgical Hospital Sports Medicine and powered by Physio.
And welcome back to the Pioneer Bank and Trust post-game show here at Howard Dodge Gymnasium on this Saturday afternoon. Jerome Wickersham and Dean Gurr with you after this girls game. We've just completed the girls game in which Sioux Falls, Washington defeated Rapid City Central 41-25 was your final. Let's take a look at today's player of the game. It's being sponsored by Claiborne Los and Sabres. Whether it's divorce, injury, or a business dispute, when you need someone to step up for you, the law office of Claiborne Los and Sabres is always ready. Just Google Claiborne Los and Sabres in Rapid City. And Dan, we'll turn it over to you for our player of the game.
Without a doubt, the gal that looked like she worked the hardest out there on the floor and was the most determined to not let her team get beat. And I think she did everything she could mentally, physically out there. You know, Josie contributes, and she's very amazing at what she does, but I'm going to give it to Amaray Rento. You could just see that she leads this team mentally and just effortlessly trying to create plays and create opportunities when other players, aren't able to step up and do what they need to do. She's there.
So again, Amaray Rento, our player of the game, being sponsored by Claiborne Los and Sabres in Rapid City. Like we said, both teams, Sioux Falls, Washington, and Rapid City Central, will play next Friday in the SODAC 16. We will look at our standings, look at our schedule. We will be bringing you a SODAC 16 game next Friday, but we will promote that. We'll kind of get together and decide where we will be, and we will get that game for you right here on Fox Sports Rapid City. We're going to take one quick break, and we are going to come back with our pregame show to the boys' game. We'll do that when we return, like I said, in 1 minute, right here on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City, and online at foxsportsrapidcity.com.